Okay, we're back with the ultrasonic leak detector, and remember in the last video I found a very large leak with the ultrasonic leak detector coming out of all the dash vents. I could hear it clearly. It was really obvious. I filled it with nitrogen. It was really obvious. I filled it up with refrigerant and I ran it and the leak stopped. There is no trace of the leak at all. Check this out. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go back into this vehicle, and if you remember from the previous video what I found, it was really obvious there was a big leak. So here we are again. We're gonna do the same test. Now watch. Nothing other than my voice when I talk. Absolutely nothing. And this thing was going all the way up to 5, 6, 7. It was like I could hear it in my ears through the headphones in my ears. The sound of a leak of gas hissing. So now let me grab the refrigerant leak detector. Let's put this down. I have the refrigerant. You see, I had it zeroing out here. And now we have the refrigerant leak detector. And anybody who knows this leak detector knows how ultra sensitive it is. This is like this for your handheld leak detectors. This is the benchmark of leak detectors for oh, by the way, at this place I was testing their leak detector with a reference bottle for leak testing. It was one of those Elitex or Ltex, you know, one of those cheaper leak detectors. And they go, this is what we use. I go, well, let me put it through a leak test bottle and see what happens. And I put their leak detector over the reference bottle for looking for testing a tester. Nothing. It could not pick up nothing. And I go, well, there's a garbage can. That's where you can stick that. I go, this is a real leak detector. This is $1,000. That's $100 and some dollars. I go, what do you think's real? And that's why that's good for a do-it-yourselfer, but you're a professional shop and you're using a toy. I go, if you want to be a professional and work in this industry and charge customers money, don't use janky little toys off of eBay and Amazon. All right, so we're dead zero here, and I have this filled up with refrigerant. So let me turn on. Okay, that got air blowing. Just a little, and I mean that before the hissing from this thing was a big gusher. Okay, let's go on again. I just turned around. I could feel it hit me in the face, a little puff of air. Go again, off. Okay, I'm gonna try to I'm gonna go through a few other openings and down below. And I know for a fact this is a huge leak on the evaporator with nitrogen. And that was at 185 PSI. But low pressure refrigerant at 50 on the low side when it was cold, absolutely nothing. Now what I did was I opened up the high side to the low side to let a little bit of liquid over, so I could bring the low side pressure up to 85 PSI, because that's what the high side is and everything is hot right now. So that'll bring the evaporator up to 85 PSI with refrigerant in it, and I get this little puffy here, and that's all I could get. All right, so I'm gonna do some more because I do not like to give up. I like to find all leaks if I can. And this make, year, model vehicle is new for me. These are newer vehicles on this hybrid. And I want to know, is this a pattern problem or not? All right, catch you maybe in the next video if I find anything interesting.